Today we're talking to future County Commissioner Melissa Neader, who will start the Commissioner's job November 3rd. And we just wanted to give her a chance to talk to us a little bit about that job and some of the responsibilities.
Hey, thank y'all for joining us out here today and have this opportunity. Well, you know, this didn't come lightly. It was actually, it was suggested to me by a friend of mine several years ago, why don't you run for county commissioner? And I didn't have politics on my mind, that I was like, I'm not what you call an average politician when you create that image in your head. And they said, all the better. So I came home and I was talking to Mike with that idea, and he and I sat down and talked for quite some time on this, and then we went out and we spoke to some current elected officials. This was about 2 years ago, Mike?
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, easy.
We went and spoke with Darren Campbell and talked with him and his perspective of what it's like to go through a campaign, what it's like to hold an elected position. So it started out with a thought in here, thought about for a long time, and more I came to it talking with the family, the more the idea went from here to in my heart. It's like, yeah, this is something I want to do. And then by that time, it was in my stomach, the idea in the pit of your stomach, you know you're supposed to be doing this. It was on the direction. I was very confident, like, yeah, this is something that, it's beyond wanting to do. It's like, I need to do this. It's what my next step is. So with that, it takes some preparation. You can't just say, okay, I'm gonna run for office and just go do it. It takes time, it takes energy, it takes dedication, it takes that passion and knowing that is what I'm supposed to be doing next. So I took that energy. It became a family endeavor, from everything from conversation to sharing ideas to encouragement to realizing that my schedule is going to change somewhat, especially before the primary, which was back in March. There was a lot of time spent attending events, speaking at events, encouraging folks to get to know who I am. That was a key piece of why I believe I have an opportunity to be a good commissioner for the community, is because with being in the business of with McDonald's, I have been able to meet people face to face, hear the needs, hear the wants in a community, and that is where I believe I have earned a seat at the table, is because I am so passionate about the people in the community. I'm a lifelong resident. I've gone up through the school system, and commissioners make decisions based on information that's given to them by experts, by feedback from the community, and by collaborating and ideas together. It is very important for me to be able to maybe be that person who can be front and center, hear the wants, hear the needs of the people. And it's local government impacts your life on a daily basis. Make decisions for the school system and the dollars being spent. Well, the dollars are distributed through the county commissioners to the school board. But we hear a lot of feedback from the community, from students, from teachers, from parents. And I think it's important to be able to work with different boards, different pieces. A lot of pieces go into this. But I'm very passionate about the people of Iredell County. So it's just something that is taken as a suggestion and has become full-blown to determination. I'm very excited about this opportunity. So November the 3rd, on Election Day, made it through the primary. So there are 3 that, well, there's total 6 at the beginning with the primary. There were 6 of us on the ballot, and 3, because you go by the number of votes to the primary. There are no Democrats running on the ticket, so the 3 of us Republicans will be your commissioners. We will go through the official results on November the 3rd, and then the top 2 vote getters get a 4-year term, and the one with the least gets a 2-year term. But we were all excited about the opportunity to be Iredell County Commissioners.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. It's exciting times.
I think it's a neat thing. You've talked about your past experiences, being active in the community, getting to know the community, being open to the community, which even with our interview today, and I think that'll make you a great commissioner.
Thank you. I'm excited about this opportunity very much.
Thank you for having us today.
And thank y'all for this opportunity again. And it's like when you're young and you don't realize that your local government really impacts your world as much as it does. Now, this day and age, I believe it's a lot more front line with conversations, because I've never heard young folks talking about politics as much as we are now. But the more you learn, the better citizen that you are. And it's very key to know that every vote counts. So be sure you register to vote, get to know your candidates, and then be part of the decision-making process. It's huge.
Excellent advice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
both of you.
Oh, thank you.
Takes a support of family too. That's a very tremendous support.
Yeah.